Good afternoon.
Hi.
This is Marc Mason, the Comics Waiting Room, and I am here with writer-artist Thom Zahler.
Hello.
Tom, Love and Capes, going strong for a number of years now.
Yep.
In sort of flying in the face of market trends, your little romantic comedy continues to thrive and survive. How have you pulled this off?
I spent about 5 to 10 years in advertising, so that helps a lot. Being able to do smart promotions and making sure that it gets to the people who want to read it. Like giving out copies for free when I first started, putting pieces on the website, going digital, things like that. Having people appear on the wedding cover. That's built a real nice fan base that I've been able to build from.
You've also created a comic that, anybody can read. It's a friendly comic to everybody. Was that a conscious decision?
Yes, especially as it went along. My goddaughter is a huge fan, so I always keep in mind that she's going to be reading the book as well. But there's a lot of, the more things you pull back from your toolbox, the more interesting you have to be with the things you do have. So I try to make sure that most of the superhero stuff took place off camera, because if you want to read superhero stuff, DC and Marvel do about 1 billion books that are awesome. But none of them are really doing good superhero romances. So I try to make sure that it works for everybody, but there's nothing that's going to, alienate an audience.
And you've created a couple of characters that I think readers find it really easy to like them. What was your thought process in structuring the characters and building the arc between them?
Mark felt very easy and natural. I didn't have to think about, but with Abby, I have a lot of very particular opinions about how female characters are portrayed, and part of it needs to be that they need to have a goal that's not dating the main male character, just something else they want to do, and they need to be awesome at something, preferably not what the main character is. So Abby runs a bookstore, she loves it, and she's really good at it. There's a trend in a lot of, especially see them in the movies, where they make Carol Ferris a test pilot, and that makes her the second best pilot in the movie. And that's less interesting than having Carol Ferris be a really good businesswoman who can get a contract back. Just use Green Lantern movie as an example.
I thought the bookstore owner was an interesting choice in an era where we're living now and Barnes & Noble and Borders, we're putting people out of business for so long. You did something interesting by giving her that occupation.
I did. I tried to make sure that it shows that it's both a new bookstore and a used bookstore, and she can do a lot of the things that the bigger bookstores won't. But actually, coming up in the new What to Expect series, the whole digital marketplace and what's happening in the bookstore market is going to start to show fractures in Abby's bookstore.
And you've got the new series now. You've taken them through dating, and you've gotten them married, and they've gone through the early part of marriage, and now we're looking at kids.
They're having a kid, yeah.
Is there, was that conscious decision a long time ago, or did you just find that was the natural progression?
Actually, when I started the book, I intended 3 arcs, dating, marriage, and having the kid. And when I hit the 3rd arc, I realized, no, you need to do a newlywed year first. You can't do 6 issues and cover all that ground. So the pregnancy has become its own arc, and it's been really interesting. It's every issue has been farther and farther outside my normal realm of experience. I had to consult with a lot of my friends' wives. I had to read The Girlfriend's Guide to Getting Pregnant and What to Expect While You're Expecting, and just all that stuff, so that I'd be better prepared for handling the storyline.
Is there a natural end for Love and Capes, or does it keep going after they have a kid?
There's a natural pause for Love and Capes. I need a break, because I've been putting these out it may not seem like it being a miniseries in the format it comes out, but the pace has been kind of relentless, and I don't want to burn out in the middle of a book. So I know I'm taking an operational pause with the end of What to Expect, but I have a couple different ideas about where the story would go after that.
Are you going to tackle something different at the operational pause, though, at a different graphic novel?
I need to. I won't stop working, but I need to work on something else just to freshen up. I've got 3 or 4 projects out there that I'm talking with people about, and I would like to see one of them go. And I think then when I come back to Love and Capes, it'll be a little, not that I'm weak now, but you come back refreshed, rejuvenated, ready to tackle it again.
Well, Love and Capes has long been one of my favorite books, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how What to Expect plays out.
All right, comes out in August at comic shops everywhere.
Thanks, Tom.
Sure, thank you.